It's me, Mr. Cardconomist. Oh, wahoo! What's up, guys? Today's a CGC return day. It's also Friday. That's a great time. We got a lot of CGC cards here. You're gonna see a lot of CGC on the table rather than PSA. I don't know how many PSA submissions I'm gonna send out when CGC is doing a good job. I'd say CGC is not upsetting me as much as PSA. So let's see what we got here. You watching these? So we got some mid-grade. Ooh, that actually got an 8. Some Diamond Pearl. Look at this Holland Phantom Forces. Cool stuff. Oh, no rarity symbol. Alakazam got a 7.5. Wild. Hey, Pristine Lucario. That's English. 8.5. Pristine. Those are from the Crown Zenith boxes. There's a 9.5. 9.5. Was this my Gengar that we pulled? Was this him? That got a 9? Oh, that's awesome. Here's Flaffy. Oh, I graded a Digimon, I guess. Whoa! I got a 10 on the Koro. That's a 7. That's pretty rough. Okay, you've got some Cardos stuff. Cardos. Always grading some Cardos. I'm a huge fan of Cardos, obviously. 7s. 8.5. What else we got here? Oh, the Metal Charizards. 9. These are pretty hard to grade, it turns out. Here's an 8.5. Here's a 9.5. So the 9.5s might be worth holding on to for a potential cross grade into a 10 with PSA. Oops, that's an 8.5. So I'm going to hold on to the 9.5s because they could potentially be a PSA 10, right? I wish they had turned into a... Oh, that's a 9. Okay. Start moving this off the table. Mister just found a bunch of tops for my brother's old stuff. Whoa, these metal cards are so freaking heavy, dude. I like what they did here. I can see what they did. They designed the holder so that it doesn't touch the corner of the card, and then they put the card in the sleeve. So that must have been their issue then. Lots of these Cardos cards. I'm loving Cardos. So I'm grading a lot of it because I like it so much. These 9.5s. Ooh. I like these cheaper Ruby Sapphire era stuff that I've graded up. I need more boxes, actually. That's what I need. What we got? Look at this. Huh? Pretty cool, right? The corrected symbol one, I think, is more expensive than the old Nazi symbol one. RTS. Bummer. A 9 on that. 9.5. Nice. I like the 9.5s because they always entice me into a cross grade with PSA. Nice. Here's an 8. An 8 on this Suicune. Look at that. I got a Pristine on the little whatever this is. Pristine. So I sent in a couple Dragon Ball Z cards. I know you guys are Dragon Ball Z fans. We open a lot of Dragon Ball Z, in fact. Let me see if I've got a tube box somewhere that I can put under the table. I need a tube box. Ow. Yes, sir. Here it is. One tube box. Okay, so we're going to slide this on my right side and start putting CGC slabs in there. This channel has got the slabs, man. I spent thousands of dollars to get these graded. Thousands. Ooh. Beautiful, man. If even one of these 9.5s can cross into a 10 with PSA one day, that would be pretty good. Yeah, it looks pretty clean. Okay. I'm bummed. I would have really liked to have gotten a 10 on one of the Charizards, but no 10s, just 9.5s. Yeah, I wonder if one of those would have been a 10 with PSA. I'm going to hold these. These are not going to be for sale. They have to be cross-graded. The only other option is if you're willing to buy them at the value of a 10, but I wouldn't recommend that because we don't know if it's truly a 10. Could be a PSA 9. If you're desperate to have one, you can ask me anyways. But I'm looking to cross-grade them to complete understanding their value. You know what I mean? Yeah, those rough 9.5s with CGC. So these are promos. That's where I got these from. I get Dragon Ball Z promos like all the time. they're box toppers. And usually I think about giving them away. If you buy like a lot of Dragon Ball Z, you usually get the box topper with it. But I saved a couple of them because I knew one day I'd send them out to grade. So I don't know. I don't think they're worth a lot. These are not like SCRs, they're SPRs, right? So they're decently rare, I guess. I don't know. Koro Comics. Look at that. 2015 Koro. Very cool. I think that's actually a valuable pull. That's going to help pay for the submission. A little Alphamon. This Gengar. Wow. Big fan of that. This is what I predicted it would grade at PSA anyways, because you could tell it was off center. Okay, so I think that this grade was as nice as it was going to be. So if we look at it, if we flip it upside down, you can see it's off center, left to right. I can try the cross grade with PSA, but I don't think there's a point because the off centering should disqualify it from being a 10. That's really nice. I might just hold on to that. I really like that Gengar. We pulled it ourselves. If I could print out like a little timestamp and add the timestamp to the slab. Why, do we need to zoom out? No, we just got too many slabs on the table. We got too many slabs. You can't see them all. All right, but we're not done. That was just one of the boxes. We got another big box. I think I already opened the third box and disassembled it. Oh, yeah, I did. I see where it is. So here we are. Box number 2. Are you ready, guys? Here we go. Box number 2. Oh, my God. Look at that. That's a vintage card. Damn, dude. That looks crazy good. Look at this. Now, that's not the Celebrations version. That's the 2009, authentic vintage version. Look at that. They should be sold as a pair, to be honest. Wow. That's a little bit of a bummer. Got a 9.5. He's worth cross-grading, right? Darkrai 9.5. Pristine Darkrai. I love these Darkrai's. Little Pikachu Pristine. Look at that. Wow, that's nice. Here's an Umbreon Darkrai, a Bad Houndoom. There's a Koro Rayquaza. There we go. We got a Pristine on a Garchomp, finally. That took a while. Eevee. Professor Burnett. Leafeon. I don't know why I had a Leafeon. Somebody must have sold me their bag. Here's Regidrago. This is looking like someone sold me their bag. No rarity symbol, Alakazam. Bulbasaur. I think I opened that one live for you guys, didn't I? Gigantamax, Pikachu, Umbreon. Oh, another Metalizard. Oh, more of the Metalizards. Hold on. Oh, another 9.5. Oh, excellent. Let's put this to the side. I'm saving those 9.5s, man. Those are for me. Look at this. Pristine Aranya for the Final Fantasy crowd. Perfect Aranya. So there was a perfect grade or two, and it was the Dragon Ball. Pristine. There we go. Perfect Aranya. So these sold in auction for like 240, the Aranyas, if I recall. So they'll probably be for sale for around that price. Look at that. Oh, wow. This is going to be somewhat affordable because it's a 4.5. Oh, this got OC. Look at that. The rare OC grade. So that's an error. Love it. Here's a Charizard. Got to grade those Charizards no matter what the grade is. Alakazam got a 9. I think I got a couple of these Snorlaxes. There we go. Pristine Snorlax. Ooh. I like these Snorlaxes. They're pretty cute. That's a bummer. That got a 9, huh? 2 off center, maybe? That's a bummer. They must have found something. 9. 9. 9.5. There we go. That got Pristine. Spiritomb. Melodic. Roserade. I was kind of disappointed these got 9.5s. These are non-holos, so I kind of expected them to grade a little better since there's no chance for, like, a holographic print line. Ooh. All right, that's it. That's the whole return. What'd you guys think? Great stuff, right? Really great stuff. I liked what I saw. I was happy that the Charizard metal cards were hitting 9.5s, Sad that none of them hit a 10, but I understand that's probably really hard to get the 10. But I'm really determined to get a 10 on one of those, and I'm willing to wait for PSA to open up card grading again. I might save all the Charizards, because I might cross-grade every single one of them, and try to get that 10 with PSA. I really like these Metazards. Big fan. I'm sure they printed like a bazillion of them. All right, let's get this put away. Happy Friday, everyone. This is the daytime stream. It's going to be very short, 1 hour long. Just 1 hour. You guys see I got all the slabs now. Let me pull this box out. Oh, this is so cool, man. Now price them all. I can't. It's not that easy. It takes time. Just showing you that we got an exciting future. These are going to show up in the live customs over time as well. You'll see them in live customs. Oh, man, that's sexy. The Garchomp. So this is both versions of the Garchomp from the half deck. Wow. I got to sell them as a pair. Are they sequential too? Oh, cool. They're sequential. Look. Yeah, they got to be sold as a pair for sure. Nighttime's going to get them all. We'll show up for the nighttime stream then. Are you complaining? I don't have to do the daytime stream. In the past, there was no daytime stream. Daytime stream's a new thing. And it takes an hour of my day away. Yeah, there was no daytime stream in the past. I don't think he was complaining. There we go. Daytime price, I'll be here. Those Garchomps are nice. Here we go. Oh, man. Not so brilliant once you put them in all the sleeves, but when you take them out of the sleeves, gorgeous. Can I sell you back the booby break perfect 10? How much you want to sell it to me for? Sadly, I work in the day, so nighttime I'll be asleep. I sold it for 50 bucks. I would buy it for 25 bucks. Can you price the 10 Rayquaza? This guy? Two to three Star Wars packs. I could do probably $25. That's what I could do, okay? That's less than one pack. You can't you can't sell it back to me for more than I sold it to you guys. That makes 0 sense. Remember, I put a $50 price tag on it, and I would buy it back for less than I sold it for because I'm not in business to break even on what I'm selling. So that's it. If you got a great price and you think that you could sell it for more than it cost, then go for it. You go put it on eBay or put it in Pokestan Marketplace. You probably find a buyer if you price it low like I did. People always buy something that's priced low. Let me turn this down now. Woo! That was breaking my eardrums. So what exactly is this? This is 123XY-P Rayquaza EX. Let's put in Rayquaza Koro Japanese. Okay. Yeah, you can't sell it back to me for more than I sold it. Mr. Never wants to be nice to me. I wish my name was Jen, says Mike69. Well, think about it, Mike. You said 2 Star Wars. I saw the Star Wars for $28 a piece. That's $56. So I sold it for $50. You want me to buy it back for $56? It just doesn't make any sense. Why would I do that? Here we are. And Jen doesn't make me an offer like that. That's why. Let's see. Yeah, do the math, man. So, mister, buy that back from me. Here we are. Mister, you had the booby side up for $100. Yeah, but I sold it for $50. So I didn't make $100 on it. I sold it for $50. It didn't sell for $100. Oh my gosh, man. All right, Rayquaza. He's a pristine. I consider this better than the stinky poopy PSA 10. We're going to go for $300 on this guy. Price up the Holland Phantom Gyarados. He is put away in the box somewhere. I don't know where he is. he'll be priced up when we run into him, okay? That's how it works. So I get a big return, and then I price stuff up as I run into it. So that's kind of how we do things over here. I got a lot of slabs from multiple submissions that I returned. Oh, by the way, these are the ones you didn't see. All right, so there was a third box. Here it is. So they were all Cardos cards. We got Cardos Charizard, Pikachu, Gengar 9, ooh, and Venusaur 8.5. Beautiful. Okay, so those are the ones you didn't see. If you might have missed this OC Gengar. Very cool. I like that. And ooh, these are so nice. All right. We got some gold out of this return, man. I told you guys when it was coming back, I said, I think I got some good grades in there because I had seen it ahead of time, and I remember going, ooh. Put that there. Drop these all in it. All right. So he's nice. I like him a lot. Did we give one away? We didn't give one away, right? Hold on. We need to give one away. How about, oh, I'm going to drop the pile. So I tend to give away a card or two every now and then. You guys might have remembered last night when I gave away, I gave away 7 slabs graded by PSA last night. That was like $140 of grading. And that's not even counting the cost of the cards themselves. The cards weren't free. I didn't get them for free. So I paid for the cards too. And so I was real generous last night. $140. That's a lot of money, guys. All right. I appreciate you guys choosing to hang out with me. I know you have options. Let's go ahead and do a giveaway. Oh, I don't know if this will work. Let me refresh this first. It's Friday. You guys ready for Friday? Okay, I tell you what, we got to save one for tonight, too. We're going to do one for the Friday stream. It's a short stream. The giveaway number is 100. Type that into your screen right now. This song. Okay. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Listen to that music, man. Jonathan Morris. Whoa! $1,000 added to submission credit. Oh my God, what are you sending me? I'm scared now. We already got a wait time for submissions. Remember, it's just 2 guys running the card grading. So let's see. We're going to go over to... You're scaring me. We're jumping over here. Jonathan Morris. So Jonathan Morris sent $1,000 for mail-in grading. That's a lot of cards at $8 a piece. Jeff Leon, 2 Scarlet, 2 Incandescent, 1 Slab. Damn, he's single-handedly funding your grading company. He's about to give you guys a long wait time is what he's going to do. Let's go ahead and roll this. The winner is Philip Webb. Philip Webb, congratulations. Does it say Philip Webb or do I have to show you? Nightbot used to show it. Thanks, Philip. So you got this Sableye for free just for hanging out with us. One of the new things we're doing is I take some of the cards you donate to me, and if I think it's good enough, I send it in to PSA or CGC to grade. So anytime you want, you can tell me, hey, take so-and-so out of my bag, and that's a donation. And I'll put it in a donate pile, and I'll send it off, and we'll get it graded up. Por favor. Ah, yes, gracias. Uno, dos, tres. All right, let's see what's next. So Jeff Leon, 2 Scarlets. 2 Scarlets. How much for that Alakazam? So that's a no rarity Alakazam, and they are surprisingly not cheap at all. This looks like it's going to be a cheap card because it's a 7.5. Prepare to be surprised by the fact that it's not. Actually, I'm not sure. I haven't seen their prices in a long time. No rarity cards are crazy expensive. This is basically, think of it like first edition base set, but for the Japanese. So if we were to look it up, let's see. Let's look up a 7, PSA 7. No, let's just look up no rarity Alakazam. All right, so we'll just look at all of them. And we're going to go by lowest price first. Okay, here we go. So, you ready for this? So, this is the cheapest one. A PSA 7, no rarity, Alakazam, $350. All right, so this was not a cheap card, even though you'd think it's going to be, because it's 7.5. This is, in fact, a super expensive card. And I paid a lot for it. This was not cheap for me either. I bought him to send off to grade. He cost me a couple hundred, okay? He was expensive. So now I have to make my money back on him. There we are. There we go. And this is nicer than the 7. This is 7.5. People care about numbers. Here's that Lucario. What is this music? It's like it's stuck on the crazy music. How about this pristine Lucario? Sword and Shield, $291. When is this music going to end? Is it like stuck? So the PSA 10 is $65. What about a CGC 10? There's CGC 10 of this? There are no CGC 10s. And let me make sure that the one I was looking at wasn't... Okay, so there's no CGC pristines of this. As you guys know, it's harder to get the CGC pristine. I'm going to make it $80. So PSA 10, 65. CGC 10, just 80. That's pretty good. I could see him being listed at 100 instead of just 60. Bottom quarter, no rarity symbol. That's right. Oh, we're not done putting this together. All right, I got to skip forward. This is driving me nuts. Woo. That just kept going on and on. All right. One slime. This is for Jeff. Leon, you're very consistent, Jeff. There we go. There we go. All right, let's do it. Driving on I-64, getting blown all over the damn place. Windy day, huh? What packs did the no rarity symbol cards come from? That's a great question, Mikey, and it's something somebody really knowledgeable would have to tell you about. They actually came out of pre-constructed decks. Well, they weren't pre-constructed. They were starter decks, and they came out of only some of them. It was believed the first print run of those base set starter decks had the no rarity symbol cards in them. So they're extremely low pop. They're believed to be the first print wave of the base set, and you didn't obtain them from booster packs. You obtained them from base set starter decks. And the decks were very different than the way we have decks today. Decks today is all the same Pokemon every time. Back then, the deck came with one holographic card, and the holographic card was just random. So you could open up a base set starter deck, and it could have Charizard in it, and it would be no rarity Charizard. But not very many of those were printed, and then soon after, the rarity symbol was added in. So, like, I've opened up a ton of these starter decks searching for no rarity, because if you found one, you'd be freaking rich. I opened like 12 base set starter decks. They all had their rarity symbol, and they're crazy expensive because people are aware of it. But you got to get a certain print run of them, and I was hoping maybe you could get no rarity out of a later print run. Nope, not me anyways. I didn't get any of them. So I still got coins left over from that. Jeff Leon. Yes, sir. They're highly, highly, highly desirable. I sure wish I had a no rarity Charizard 10. I'd be so happy. You think I care the most about no rarity? You think I care the most about first edition base set Zard? I'd rather have the no rarity Zard. He's actually older and more prestigious in my mind. He is, but I just don't have him. I got a 5. I could upgrade to like a 6 or 7 probably. Okay, David Morris, 1 Star Wars Chrome. I have a small bag. You got it, David? Let's make it a big bag. David Morris. What if the number is the Rayquaza EX? What? Oh, what number is? Here we are. There we go. Just hit that zoom, man. That's a Koro Rayquaza. Very cool card. I'm happy with that grade, too. Here we are. I'm going to have to send out more submissions to CGC. I like what I got this time. Wedge Antilles. Here you can have this Charizard. He's a little shaky and his eyes bulge, but he's a good boy. Use the Binocs. What's up, Russ? Here we are. David Moraes. David with the DA. Send a penny message for the Lucario for SLAB-AWAY instead of the base set pack, says Alvarez. All right, but that's going to incur a $20 fee to swap over, okay? Is that all right? Just be aware of that, because I mentioned there's no SLAB-AWAY fee on the base set pack. There is a SLAB-AWAY fee for the card, and there's a $20 cancel for the other card. Are you sure you want to do that? That's 45 bucks. I don't want you to be, like, mad at me. Like, hey! David Moraes. We do that. We have fees like that. Part of the reason is so that people don't just jump from thing to thing to thing, and then I'm just running around like a chicken with his head cut off, swapping your item over 20 times. Every time something nicer comes around, you just snatch it away from everyone else, right? All right, there we go. Let's see. Brooks Bellinger says, 1 NFL Absolute. And 1 bulk grade. I will be in chat and spamming something. Brooks Bellinger. Brooks! What you got, Brooks? I'm here, says Tibby. All right, there we go. We got Quay Walker, Brian, and Garrett. Here's Kyron Williams. Kyron Williams. You silly Billy. All right. Very nice. All right. What slot is the Kaboom in? Good question. Brandon. Can you get a Kaboom from a blaster? I've never opened sports before, so I actually don't know how it works. You wouldn't know. Also, I was wondering with Otto and Meme, hoping Mr. Ain't skipping. I don't know what you're talking about. All right. I went ahead and grabbed this Yu-Gi-Oh for grading. Yes, you can get one from a blaster. Hey, mister, is there other more expensive Pokemon cards besides Charizard? Yes. Who still remembers Crows or Doctors? Man, if I had opened the no rarity decks, I'd hope to pull Mewtwo or Gyarados more than Charizard. Yeah, they're available for sale. You can go buy them. They're on the market. They're just really expensive. Can I pick? Yes. Just tell me what you want. We got to get moving, man. There we go. All right, so now we've got Hathim, 2 Star Wars Chrome. Mr. Hathim, someone that knows sports more would have told him by now, so I'm sure they're in those last spots. Do you have more Alakazam and Gengar slabs? Shoot, they're rare on the hobby boxes too. All right, you ready? I'm pulling a Kaboom card for you guys. Yay, Kaboom! Okay, there we go. Mr. Hathim. Oh, I don't know what's in there. Do the Lugia. There we go. That's why when you order a bag appraisal, you know what you ought to do? You ought to clip it. See what I'm saying? So if you clip it, what you can do, you can go into the stream, and YouTube gives you the ability to create like a timestamp link. So just get that timestamp link when your bag appraisal begins, then save that to like your phone or something, and then when you're ready to grade cards, just go back through it. Huh? Clever, right? All right, Mr. Hathim. You could do that all the time, actually. You could do that after your cards get opened. But especially the bag appraisals, it's a good idea to do it then, because your bag appraisal is going to go nice and slow, and you're going to see everything a little more carefully. Wait, I just wrote down Hathim because we're in the middle of Hathim's order. God damn it, dude. Gotta stop doing that. If Mr. bought a sealed case of Absolute Blasters, it's still not guaranteed for a Kaboom. There we go. We did buy a sealed case. That's exactly what we bought. Okay, so this is Brooks Bellinger. There we go. We have 2 cases of the NBA cards. Okay, back to Mr. Hathim. You got Rebel Assault. I'm sure one will be pulled. I sense it lurking nearby, says Deeds Nuts. Oh, yeah. I have a feeling. Rebel Assault. Oh, my God. Rebel Assault. Oh, my God. You're friendly Robloxian. You can buy hidden fate packs. Hey, mister, I'll buy the CGC 4.5 Cardust card from you. Yes, what you're talking about, I don't know where he went. I don't know where he went. You're talking about the starters, and that's going to be very popular. And the way we do slabs is we got all kinds of slabs, but we just price a few per day, and it's just whatever I grab randomly out of the box. There's no, like, schedule for them, and so we have whatever we have on the table. You might not see that priced for months. We got slabs that sit in boxes for a very long time. They get old. It's in the box now, and that's the way we do it. We don't list everything for sale at once. It's just whatever's on the table. They start leaking into the live customs too, so live customs start taking on slabs too. Here we are. We got big slab inventory. I gotta sneeze. Dealing with a lot of allergies right now. Oh my God. Okay, hit them. There we go. Ooh. I like these though. Isn't that cool? Pristine on the Lucario, huh? It's nice. Mister needs an N95. Do you have Yu-Gi-Oh? We have Yu-Gi-Oh on the menu. 5 Pokemon celebrations. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Do you drink alcohol? I drink 0 alcohol. In fact, in my lifetime, I've drank very, very, very little alcohol. I've been super drunk once though, so I went through the experience of getting very drunk, and so I know what it feels like. It's just not for me. And honestly, I'm glad I'm that way. I'm glad that I don't enjoy it because I'm constantly hearing about all the health problems for alcoholics. I hear that alcohol is actually so bad for your heart, you're more likely to die from heart problems before it manages to turn into another problem. And yeah, it's kind of crazy because people love drinking. Here's a hollow. People love drinking. So I'm glad that I'm not like addicted to it, because people get addicted to alcohol, right? For me though, it's very easy. I just don't like the way the drug feels. So the feeling of the drug is bad for me. There we go. But yeah, so every problem you can have in your body, liver, stomach, colon, every problem you can have, I guess alcohol makes it worse. Apparently it's bad for your brain too. Did you know that? Because it lowers circulation to your brain. Addiction's a choice. I don't agree with that, Jeremy. I really don't agree with that. Kyle Burns, for some people who have enough willpower, it is a choice. For other people, I actually believe there are people out there with so little willpower that addiction is not a choice. So if you think addiction and if you think willpower exists, then it must exist like a muscle in the brain, right? Well, what about math? Some people are really good at math. Some people are really bad at math. What's the difference? Some kind of brain matter in their brain is different. That's it. That's it. You were born with the good brain. The other guy was born with the bad brain for math. I think willpower is the same way. Some people are born with a lot of willpower. Some people are born with not very much willpower at all. So I don't judge people if they have an addiction. The goal is just to get them away from the addiction. That's the goal. Here we are. BC says anyone can overcome addiction. I don't believe that. I think that's just something people say because that's a good mindset to have to help an addict get over their addiction. So you kind of have to have that mindset to overcome your addiction. But I actually believe there are people who are physically unable to give up their addiction. It's not possible for them. They lack the biological tools. Let's call it willpower again. It's not like a spiritual thing. It's not like the Holy Spirit or anything like that in you. It's not like good versus evil. Willpower is a physical place in your brain, and you got a little pea-sized willpower part of your brain, and it's not strong enough to overcome the power of addiction, basically. I had to send myself to county jail to what? To detox. I'm addicted to the sound of Mr. Voice. You need Jesus. Addiction's like nothing else. It's like a demon for some people. It can change your brain makeup. Anyone who says addiction is a choice doesn't understand because they're not an addict. I completely agree, Jared. So people who overcome their addiction, they're like, it's a choice. It's a choice. See, I overcame mine. But all the people who died to their addiction, they died from it. They would not agree with you if they were still alive. They'd be like, no, dude, I tried. The addiction won. All right, Patrick Grieve, one Pokebra. You ready, Patrick? All right, here we are. People who have the willpower to overcome their addiction are lucky in my eyes. Ooh, wow, that was a cool pack. Look at that, Jolteon, an older Melodic, and an Inteleon. That's awesome. I got a runny nose now because of that sneeze. It's so annoying. They're not strong enough. Addiction and depression isn't real. Just snap out of it. Yeah, just smile, bro. 3 Star Wars Series 7 cards. We are coming up to almost a month. So Patrick Grieve, there is no guaranteed turnaround time for bulk grades. They could go back as far as 6 months. It just depends on how fast the line moves. There's been a lot of mail-ins, and mail-ins significantly impact the speed of bulk grading. You want to make sure it's not in your bag, though? Let's make sure we actually pull it out of your bag, okay? We'll go through your bag real fast. Where's Patrick Grieve's bag? Does it? Patrick Grieve. So we got your bag here, Patrick Grieve. Yeah, it doesn't matter if a month has gone by. Bulk grading can take 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. It's just me and John. We're a 2-man team doing all the card grading. So there's real niche grading. Let's call it craft grading, like craft beer. Small batch craft grading. So it doesn't move very fast. And you could move fast. If you express grade your card, you go straight to the top of the queue. And that would require an extra $5 per card, though. Here we are. And some people do that, and they cause the bulk grade to take longer. You know what I mean? Like last night, I think there were 8 express grades last night. So that's 8 people in the bulk line who did not get serviced because 8 people jumped the line. Raise the price. No, I think the $8 price is good. I think we might keep it there for a little while. I think people like that a lot. There we go. I think $8 is working. And if people want to go faster, they can jump the line with an express grade. So it's an option to go faster. Start a grading company. That's a good idea. Whoever said getting off weed is easy, okay, buddy. All right, here we are. Patrick Grieve. Appreciate all your business, Mr. Patrick. You might have a hit there. I saw something shiny in there. You ready? It's too cheap, says NGA. Well, if you want to pay more to go faster, you have that option, but you also have the option to go slower and pay less. So I think that's what we're looking for, right? The bartender. He's not numbered. All right. Sometimes they're numbered on the back. The bartender. Getting off weed. Ha, 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 ha. Here we are. Is weed really addictive? Mister, I'm addicted to spanking. You know what I'm addicted to? I like caffeine and Pokemon cards. All right. And sitting too much. I hate exercise. Exercise is really difficult for me. There we go, Mr. Patrick. Nice, man. You picked up a signature. Congratulations. All right, give me a second. I'm going to cough real fast. How do I mute? Here it is. Mister, I thought you were addicted to money. Yar, yar, yar. Money, money, money. Let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah, this Pikachu, huh? Reverse Pikachu. He's a cute little card. I like this guy a lot. He came out of Dark Phantasma. What a cute pull. He's got the Pokeball reverse holo to him. All right. Okay, that's not a reverse holo, though. Mine's a reverse holo. Are there none of them? Oh, here he is. So, as a PSA 10, he is a $75 card as a PSA 10. Mine's a pristine 10. Honestly, I'm going to ask 100. So our prices are higher than a Gem Mint 10 because Pristine's harder to get. With CGC, they designate Gem Mint as a 9.5. Then they have a grade above Gem Mint called Pristine. Victor Alvarez, can I slab away the Lucario instead of the base set pack? You can do that, Victor. All right, here goes. So we're jumping over to slab away. You ready? This is sold. Don't try to buy it. Victor Alvarez, here it is, base set booster. So you sent me $35. So you don't have enough money to slab it away because basically, hold on, let me take a look into it. Remember, there was no slab away fee for the base set booster pack. This does have a slab away fee, and there's a $25 cancel fee for canceling the base set booster. So minus $6.45. So you had $25 on it, right? 25 is enough to slab this away, but not enough to cancel the other one. So you're short 20 bucks. I'll put that to the side for now. Okay, so you're aware of it. But I won't put it into slab away quite yet, okay? Peter Lucas, I will take that Lucario and one spot in the booby break. I think Peter Lucas wanted to slab it away as well right after you. So you got to make a decision. That's for the Lucario. You're not hearing the math. So to slab away the Lucario, it would actually cost an additional $25 for the actual slab away fee. That's a slab away fee. And then to cancel the base set booster pack is $20 as well. So you're short. You need $25 for the slab away fee and $20 for the cancellation fee. Hey, mister, I can't believe I'm 40 minutes late. What's up, Door-Bladed? Mister, that's the Lucario, not the Rayquaza. Oh, my bad. My brain's, still thinking about that Rayquaza because he's so pretty. All right, here we are. Peter Lucas, it's all yours. Sorry about that, Peter. There we go. Yeah, I warned with the base set booster. There's a cancel fee, but there's no slab away fee. All right, who's next? Jeff Leon, 2 Arcanas. You got it. 2 Arcanas. 2 Scarlet. Did you price up those cheaper Cardos slabs? I haven't priced up anything. Here we are. The table is already full of slabs is one of the problems. So I limit the number of slabs we price up at any time. You forgot my booby break, says Peter Lucas. Oh, there is no booby break. I'm sorry. Hold on. Right. So you mentioned that. The booby break. One spot in the booby break is actually $10 for you, Peter, because there is no booby break now. That sold so fast when we made it cheap. There you go. So you got 10 bucks. There we go. All right. Awesome. Now, Jeff Leon. Cold. Oh, you got the motor. Vroom, vroom. What's up, Emiliano? Hey, you're not usually here this earlier. Usually here at night. Okay. What we got here? We got, some hollows here. Mr. Quick, while it's just me, show your Diglett. I don't think it's just you. Damn, why is she wearing a bra so small the nips can pop out? What are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about this card right here. Because it was drawn by a man. That's the male gaze. All right. Halil, 6 White Star Wars. Mr. Halil. Looks like we need to get more of the White Star Wars together. Give me a moment. Here you go, little bonus card. My order wasn't complete in yesterday's stream. All right, Mr. Windy City Gaming, tell me about it. Tell me all about it. Can you only do 1 slab away at a time? That's correct. Yes, sir. Addiction is more relatable to a disease. You gave me 3 Old Maid, but not a General Mills. Let me get that General Mills for you. What's the name of your bag, though? Tell me what the name of your bag is. All right. Steep. Can I slab away your first edition Zard with 1K down? I'd be open-minded. Did a ZELLE order go through mine last night? I might have canceled it at the very last minute if it went through. Well, I don't remember an Emiliano order. Nope, I don't see it. I think it might not have gone through. You should be able to check your bank account. Here we go. What we got? Holographic Vader. Holographic Han Cholo. Ooh. I need to play this music on ×2 so I go real fast. Okay, here's Luke. Join me. I'm your father. This free card. Mr. Halil. We're looking for that stamped card, guys. These are commons. Here's a Han Solo. I mean, the holo cards are nice. They're so nice you could consider grading them, but they're never going to be worth much because they pull out of every single pack. It might take some time before they return the funds to my account. Oh, I see. Here's a Luke. I love the Darth Vader cards, so they get their own sleeve. Sent for Rayquaza, says SoCal. All right, but hold on. The other guy wanted the Rayquaza too. He just needed to send me another 20 bucks, basically. So it might have already sold, okay? Mr. Alvarez already sent for it, but he didn't know he was short $20. Mister, I'm in debt with $1. Help! Sell some of your Pokemon cards. All right, that's Halil. Mr. Halil, you get a bag right here. There we go. Peter Luke is 10 bucks. I can store it over here for now. It makes things easier. Michael Ragonin, that's 50 bucks. Forgot about that. Oh, this is Halil's as well. This is like the promo card. Honestly, I just want to throw it away. It's like a non-holo promo. It's worth nothing. How is looking? The Charizard break. Oh, right. There's a Charizard break. It's really far along. And where's that card? Here he is. He's back here. That's the Charizard break. $15. 1 in 36 odds. Think of it like buying into a booster box, guys. Don't you buy into my booster box breaks? Well, this is a booster box break for $15 where somebody will definitely pull this Charizard. He's guaranteed, okay? So jump into that. Let's get it done. Okay, we got a Mew 9.5. We got a the Sisters, Water Flowers. A Slowpoke 10 for really cheap, actually. Here's a Magikarp. And a Ash and Others Prism. Cool. Zachary Stekskowski, 4 Sun and Moon base. I don't know if I have 4 Sun and Moon base. I got 1. I might have more. By the way, did the Windy City Gaming guy, did he say what his bag name is? I owe him a General Mills, huh? General Mills is Eric J. Lopez. There he is. All right, Mr. Eric, we got your pack right here. You ready? We got your pack right here. There we are. So you get a guaranteed Pikachu. Just the Pikachu this time. Remember, you're looking for the Ponyta. We're running low on those finally. The General Mills are going to run out eventually. I'm sure there's still more Ponytas in them. Here we are. There's only a couple hits in the whole set, so Ponyta's probably in there a couple more times. Damn, now I'm thinking about that booby side. I wonder if the nipples are pointy. What? Alex, you need to go take a cold shower, Alex. All right, I'll be right back. Base set booster box, huh? Do I got one? I don't know if I got one. Oh, here we are. Ta-da! What do we got our base set at? 10 bucks? All right, I'll be back. Wow, this music's really on repeat, isn't it? I'm almost done. Act wild. He's not here. Who's excited for Attack on Titan? Poor Alex. Poor Alex. Poor Alex. Why is Alex poor? Poor Alex. Poor Alex. What is this music, man? It's just like on repeat. Oh my god, dude. Do 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 do. What the F? All empty boxes go to Alex for free. Poor Mister. That's right. Poor Mister. All right, the price on the base set booster packs has changed by a single dollar. So it goes from $10 to $11. Still pretty good, huh? That is one of the cheapest and oldest vintage packs you can order on this menu right now. Sun and Moon base set. I mean, that was a long time ago. 2017, everybody. So that was 6 years ago. That's crazy. This is a 6-year-old box. Did I do my math wrong? This is a 6-year-old booster box, and the booster packs are only $11. That's cheap. There you go. I mean, even a good reverse holo or holo out of this set should be graded at this point. But what's crazy about this set is it's got Umbreon, it's got Lily, it's got Espeon, it's got Ultra Ball, it's got Solgaleo, Lunala. Got a lot of nice stuff in it to be so cheap. Sorry, I still got that runny nose. Zachary Stexkowski, one for the large sub list. The large sub list. Let's get it. All right, Zach is in. How's the line? No more orders, guys. No more orders. The hour is up. We're going to have an amazing nighttime stream, though. This little daytime stream is just to help you in your last hour of work. Just a short little stream we do, right? It's like a news update stream. But we are going live again tonight. There's going to be some giveaways. There's going to be a lot of openings. There's going to be some cards getting priced up. It's going to be really fun. Here's Surskit. We have an excellent amount of both PSA and CGC slabs. We got tops. We got Cardos. We got modern cards. I work really hard to get you guys that good inventory on the slabs. I'm a big fan of slab collecting. You guys know that because I'm constantly dumping my money into them. Actually, yesterday I spent about $700 on new slabs for myself. Here's Spinda. Zachary, just holos this time, Zachary. But mister, I want to order. I know you do, but I've got to go hang out with my wife now. So that's the way that it is. I need a bag, says Zach. Oh. We'll be on tonight, the late night stream. But we're going to finish the orders that are in the queue. So if you stick around right now, you get to see some more orders getting open. But when I call no more orders, I don't take any new orders. Kowski. That Magikarp is fly as hell. You know, people say that every time it comes to the front. They say they like the Magikarp. This is Rocket Returns Magikarp. See the reverse holo stamp? Now, you may think to yourself, I don't want the 9, I want the 10. Well, be ready to shell out some huge cash for the 10. The 10 is probably like $500. I could be wrong. Let's see if there's one for sale. If there's even a 10 for sale, I'd be surprised. There is not. There's not a 10 for sale. There's a non-holo for sale. Let me check completed items. Looks like the 10 sold in December for $500 in auction, but then there was one that sold for $270, but you have to look deeper. So this looks legitimate until you realize this guy is zero feedback and he's from Argentina. It's a scam listing. Okay, so that's why it only went for $270. So this is a more legitimate one. Here's Elodie. He's actually got feedback. The last one sold in December for $500 on 60 bids, and he was from France. So he's risky too. People don't like to buy international as much, and it still got bid up to $500. So when you think that one got bid up to $500 and this one's only $135, it's honestly a decent price for 9. If the 10's going for $500 and the 9's going for $100, that's pretty good, the exchange rate. Uriel Chavez, 100 in my SLAB-AWAY. You got it, Uriel. Uriel Chavez. This goes down to 470. Thank you very much. He's got base set booster. Then he says, 2 Nintendo game packs. Okay. Get those Nintendo game packs. 2 Star Wars Galaxy Chrome. Okay. 2 Star Wars Galaxy Chrome. 2 live customs. I have a box. Also, I just shipped for the first time. I was missing a Shining Lugia PSA 8. Everything else I got was in amazing condition. Thank you for shipping it safely. I'll make a note to that. I'm gonna send John a message. You can contact John as well. It's John S _ Pokestop. That's his name. All right. Maybe it was like a PSA return or a CGC return. I sent an order after you mentioned no more orders. You can put it toward my SLAB-AWAY. Thank you. Got any jungle packs? I do, actually. Pokestop? That's his name, Pokestop. So 2 live customs. All right. 1 and 2. Whoa, look at that. All right. Number 105, Lat, like Latios. Oh, I think you got a good one. You ready? Latios. Can you do an afternoon stream? I could do this stream that we're doing right now. Here we are, Mr. Uriel. That's a pristine reverse hollow Latios. What's your CPM for these streams? Clicks per minute, is that what you're talking about? You know, I don't even look up that information. All I know is we don't get the views that I used to get on the Game Economist, but where we are low on views, we make up for it in exciting pack openings, and I move a huge amount of Pokemon product. Here we are, Uriel. For one guy, if you were to compare me to one other guy in card sales, I'm probably at the top of my game. I mean, I don't think there's a lot of other... I'm not talking about organizations. I mean individual guys who move cards like I do. Okay, Double Dragon, Super Mario 2. I move a lot of cards. Here we are. We got Legend of Zelda, Super Mario Bros. Hit me with your best score. That was a decent pack. You only had 1 Double Dragon in here. Super Mario. Oh, they should have hired me to be the voice of Mario. I want to be the voice of Mario. I would love to be like the voice of a Pokemon or something. That'd be so funny if there was like one Pokemon I could do the voice for. Dude, I'd pay money to be the voice of a Pokemon. I'd fly myself to Japan. I'd get a hotel room, and I would pay them $15,000 to get to be the voice of a Pokemon. It's funny that voice actors get paid because there's people who would pay to be the voice of something. Like me, for example. I exist. I would pay money to be the voice of something. Okay, what we got? We got Link. Especially, what if it was like a really cool Pokemon too, actually? There we go. Murdoch is guilty. Oh, I need to go watch that because I heard that that's actually pretty crazy, the Murdoch murder. He murdered his son, didn't he? Ooh, the cheap. I like that. Oh, man. Oh, double hit. Look, he got... This is what you want. You want this Punch-Out logo card. So there we go. That's great. That's Little Mac. That's a money card. And then this Legend of Zelda. This is a big money card. That's a great round for you, Mr. Uriel. All right. So if you had a box, you probably don't anymore. No, you still have a box. Okay, you're good. I see your box. You are good. Bush knocked down the towers. Yeah, I don't know, man. Here we are. Ready? Maybe. It's one of those things you'll just never know the truth, right? Unless Bush says something on his deathbed. I don't know. Probably not. Probably he won't. It was his son and wife. He killed his son and his wife. So what makes that such a crazy trial? Because I've heard a lot about family murders. Why is that one so crazy? Guys go nuts and then they kill their own family. It's absolutely horrendous, and probably what women mean when they say toxic masculinity, because women don't do that as often. Jet fuel can't melt steel beams. New mugshot is out. Here we are. Beautiful. I still got that stiffly nose, man. Pod racers. Hey, that's me in the background. In their family, death travels like 5 people died in their family. What? Okay, you got this beautiful Starfighter card. I actually still remember this game. Okay, cool. His son's brain shot out of his head and was laying next to him on the ground. All right. I mean, that's probably how most people are when they get their brains shot out. They all died weirdly. Yeah, I don't know. All right, Uriel. You did great with these Nintendo packs. Crazy how little they cost and how powerful of pulls you can get out of them. They're really quite cheap. Next up, Brooks Bellinger. Bag appraisal for Brooks Bellinger. Okay, Brooks, let's take another look at your bag. Got some Star Wars. She's a holo. The Wookiee's a holo. This guy's a holo. Those are all grade well, by the way. These almost always grade well. You got some of these lovely poker cards. They're a big deal these days. This looks lovely. This looks lovely. Sandslash looks lovely. I like it. Okay, how about Sandshrew? Oh, that looks great. So these are good. This was a little thin on the right, but it's pretty close to a 10. This will likely grade 10. Here's another Star Wars. These 3 will likely grade 10. I like them a lot. This guy's still in his sleeve. Did we find a reason not to like him? I would consider this. He's still in his sleeve. Not bad on the Poliwrath. Yeah, this is okay. I like the Senna Scorch VMAX. I think we did a pre-grade on your bag before. This is a bit thin. So we got some off-centeredness. Yeah, right here. Between the left and the right. All right, so I would skip him. He might be a 9, though. He might be a good 9. It's a bit off-center. Yeah, it's got problems, too. Dragonair. Pretty well centered. Another Pikachu in his sleeve. Lovely. So now we got your sports cards. I couldn't tell you much about sports cards, to be honest. I don't collect sports. This is a Metapod. Who cares? I remember this. This was not well-centered. Or something was wrong with it. You got some of these. I didn't like this corner up here. Giratina's cool. I'll set them over here. These Star Wars cards are often terribly centered. Terribly centered. So I would not recommend grading many of them. I don't know why that is. But whenever you get like a hit card, they seem to be cut on a different stock. Here's a hit, but I can't grade it because it's too thick. You got a bunch of these. There's a Han Cholo. Okay, there you go. So you got to see your sport cards. So your bag's mostly full of sport cards, by the way. Look at all the space those take. Those take an enormous amount of space, the sport cards do. And then this is just your regular cards over here. But you got a lot of nice cards here, Mr. Brooks Bellinger. But they're not all nice. What's going on with this one? Yeah, he is actually thinner on the left. It's not bad. He looks nice. He could probably get a 9. Now, these are not official grades. The official grades are handed out when I actually grade them. And they're graded under different lighting. And with me sitting there with them out of their sleeve, lots of concentration, no rush. All right. There we are. Cool, man. Great bag. A lot of stuff in it. No more orders, guys. You know that. Victor Alvarez says, cancel the base set SLAB-AWAY and refund what I gave if possible. So I think Victor is changing his mind overall. The Rayquaza goes back up on the table. So the base set SLAB-AWAY is canceled then. And then you are owed Yeah, remember, when you slapped away the base set booster, I said multiple times, there's a $20 fee if you cancel. So I was saying that over and over. Like, there's no slab away fee. Normally there would be, but there, you know, there is still the cancel fee. So $670 to $645. So you can't be mad at me if you're just doing exactly what I said would happen, right? So $25 is what you're supposed to get back from it. Well, that's what you spent on it. And so the cancellation fee is $20. So you're owed $5. I'll go get that, Victor. Yeah, I was saying that over and over and over again. And then you want to reserve the Rayquaza. Well, you and everyone else does. It's a very nice card. And to use SLAB-AWAY would be $25 for that guy. That's the interest for taking the card away from me, rather than letting me sell it to somebody who wants to pay cash. All right, give me a second, Mr. Victor. I think he got frustrated, is my suspicion. All right, give me a minute. He said, well, now I don't want either. All right, Victor, your refund's in. I'm going to go cancel the base set booster. If you change your mind on that base set booster, Victor, I will give you back that $20, okay? So if you want to jump back on it, maybe take a little break. Robert Brown, sniping the Lucario CGC. Robert Brown, snipe the Lucario. You don't have to snipe it. There were two of them. Let me just go grab the other one. Well, yeah, you don't have to snipe it. So I'll give you your $5 back. There were two of them, so let me just go find the other one. I don't know where he went. Got a lot of cards today. That clinking sound of cards. Add to my store credit, says Robert Brown. All right, I found some of the Lucarios. I could have sworn there was more than one pristine, wasn't there? Except I'm not seeing it. Aha! All right, there we go. CGC return, awesome. Yeah, we have some CGC returns. There we go. This is a Coro Rayquaza EX. All right. So, Robert Brown, you got one? Thank you, Robert. If I could max my credit cards for Pokies, is that a good idea? Do it, A. Perez. That's such a smart idea. That's what I would do. Be sure to spend it on a modern card that just came out. Jeff Leon, 2 slimes. Okay, Jeff. My name's Jeff. I'll pay to unmod you, then wait. I'll wait for him to leave the room, and then I'll ban you. 1 Scarlet. 1 Arcana. There we go. I'm a box, says Jeff. Mr. Jeff. All right. You ready? Oh, lovely. Here's... Oh, picking up fighter energy. Nice, Jeff. Look at that. Okay, now we've got a holographic this guy and a holographic this guy. Oops. Where can we see what you have for sale? In the description. It's all listed there. Okay, Jeff with the box. Can I mail in Merlin? You can mail in cards, yes. We have a ability to do mailing grades. Okay, we have Joseph Adelizi. Pay off my other Rayquaza. SLAB-AWAY the Rayquaza Korokoro. Victor Alvarez, this Rayquaza was gone in seconds. You should have just sent me that extra 20 bucks and been done with it, man. All right, so Joseph Adelizi scooped off just so that he could scoop this one off, or scoop this one off the table. You should have gone for it, man. All right, Joseph, your Rayquaza's paid for. Let's see if I can find it right here. Let's see. I'd have given it to you, Mr. Victor. I was holding it for you. Let's see. Jonathan, Joshua, Tyler, Weston Miller. I just feel bad because he canceled his base set pack because he wanted the Rayquaza so bad. But then he, when he found out there was an additional fee for slabbing it away, which is normal. That's how it always works. There's always a $25 fee for slabbing it away. When he found that out, it's like he got upset. He said, "Oh, well, I'm canceling my base set. Then I'm out of here or something." I don't know. Joseph Adelizi. Let's see. Aha! Found you. Oh, you got a nice card, dude. Wow. I don't know if he was mad. He was probably a little frustrated. There we go. Rayquaza. I sent for Magikarp and shipping. You got it, man. What about baseball? You said you weren't sure about sports mail-in. Yeah, you could send them in, but I have the right to reject it if I feel uncomfortable with it. Here we are. But we won't charge you if we reject it, I guess. All right, so Joseph is done with this. Boom. And now he's picking this guy up. So you had 272 remaining on the other card, right? So I write that down, 272, minus the amount you sent in, which was 317. So minus 317. So there's exactly $45. That's the $25 reserve fee. Don't forget to add $5 to my store credit, Robert Brown. Oh, Robert Brown, I did forget. Sorry about that. That's because I said that you wouldn't have to pay the snipe fee, didn't I? But the next one's going to be for $45. Your name's Robert Brown? I'm a little confused. I don't see a card for you in here. Oh, you're just saying I need to make... Oh, here it is, Robert Brown. There's a lot of people with cards in there. There we go, 25. Very good. Now, Joseph Adelizi picks this $300 card up. Let's go over here. So this is going to say March. Rayquaza, 300. 280. All right, there it goes. All set. Boom. Then we have Abraham Rios, 2 Sun and Moon base set. Yes, sir. It's a really nice set. Surprisingly cheap for how old it is. I think people just don't think about the base set. They want to open Lost Thunder for $18, and the base set's $11, and it's got Umbreon in it. All right, you ready? Rainbow Energy. Lovely. And Boldor. All right, 2 hollows this time. Thank you, Mr. Abraham. Time is at 5:39. No more orders, guys. You gonna be around later, Jen? Law Dad, how am I getting them? I just guessed. Watch that base set gonna move now. Jen is here. All right. Ollie Carter, 5-star birth. 5-star birth. Thought you were outie. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's those. He wants 5 of the 7 deadly sins. Believe it or not, there's some sexy cards in this set. 1 sneaker bunko. Okay, we got the whole order. Here goes. Ollie Carter. Good luck, Ollie. Woo! This is the Mario spooky music. Remember, guys, we're going live again tonight like we usually do. It's going to be a spectacular stream. Might run really long. I think we're going to see a lot of cards open. We'll probably see some new slabs on the table. Here's Whimsicott. Okay, there we go. Dust Noir. Cold. 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 All right. Thanks for my magic card, mister. No problem, man. It's a cool card, huh? Did I convince you when I did a little price research for you? Showed that the 10 had last sold in auction for like 500 or 600, whatever it was. I mean, that's pretty spectacular because auction generally is cheaper than buy it now. So if it's 600 in auction or 500, you know, buy it now is going to go over that amount. Buy it now guys are always asking a little more than auction. Here we are. Because they know there's a price for the convenience of the item being in stock immediately. Oh, here we are. Okay, Naughty, Naughty, Naughty Hotties, and Naughty. Hope everyone's having a great day. Mr. Look through my box for any slabs to put on the table to help pay off my base set pack. Your slabs wouldn't be in your bag. Remember, Alex, the slabs are actually kept in a shipping department, and I would hate to go looking for them. Unless they're like really expensive ones. It's not worth the effort for me. You tell John to rustle up all your slabs and have them sent back to me. Here we are. So that's for Ollie Carter. Jen, I'm feeling a die-cut card Charizard in those Topps movie packs. All right, what do we got? Mr. Ollie. I know I have Dragonites. You got Dragonites? That's like a bazillion. There we go. All right. We have a Jennifer Yap, 2 DK Tops, 1 Nintendo Tops. I think you mean Donkey Kong? DK. Donkey Kong. DK. I heard Alex. It sounds like slams. Are you ready? All right. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. 1, 2, 3. It'll drive you bananas. Donkey Kong. I eat quarters. All right, here we are. Sleeve them up. Very cute. This is the logo card. Very nice. Happy birthday. From 1982. What a different world it must have been. There were 30-year-olds in 1982. Today, they'd be 70-year-olds. See, I'm 33. 1982 was about 40 years ago. So if I was 30 years old in 1982, today I'd be 40-something years old. Pretty wild to think about. So 30-year-olds in that time period are now in their 70s. Ooh, look at that. Love this card. They are the boomers. They did a great job of enjoying one of the best economies the world had to offer, and then subsequently turning everything to trash. They're like, we need free healthcare. Well, you guys lived in the best economy. How can you not afford a healthcare for yourself now? We got to pay for it? A lot of young people don't understand that. Young Bernie socialists, they don't understand socialized healthcare is most likely going to benefit the elderly because young people are healthy for the most part. And so the majority of the socialized healthcare money goes toward the elderly. So it's ironic that young people would vote for that. If you're going to vote for socialized healthcare for young people, that's one thing, though. But that's not what's proposed. So if it's a financial thing, you're volunteering to pay for everyone else's healthcare, not your own. And the country is going to be bankrupt. There's not going to be money for that. And how's the government going to afford all the free healthcare for everyone, for all the elderly, that is? Well, They're going to print money. That's how. And so what happens when they print money? Well, the price of houses goes up. And so you're a young person looking at the price of homes going, why can't I afford it? Well, because they printed all the money, bro. Because everything's free now. And not for you, because you're young and can work. So you're paying for everything. You're the one who has to pay for the cost of the socialism. Here we are, Linda. Well, young people don't get told that by Bernie Sanders. Who do you think's going to pay for it? You. You're the young person. So the next 40 years of your life, you're going to pay for it. Who's going to benefit from it? The boomers. The boomers benefit from the socialism in healthcare more than any other age group. And they already lived in the best economy with the lowest taxes. And so what does that tell you about your future? What are they going to do when you're a boomer? Who's going to afford your free healthcare when you're a boomer? You're going to live in a really poor society by then. And you helped make it happen because a super old boomer named Bernie Sanders convinced you to pay for old people's healthcare. And one of the reasons I don't feel college students are very bright. College students think they're bright because the college tells them that college students are bright. College tells you that you're smart for going to college. If you didn't know that, by the way, it's another trick. They pat you on the butt and they say, oh, educated people, they're Democrats. They vote for socialism. They're so smart. Miguel Guardado, Magikarp and shipping. Here you go, Mr. Miguel. Where's Linda from anyways? She's from the 80s. She's a granny now. One of the biggest tricks on college is they post all kinds of data. They tell you that college-educated people are socialists and Democrats, and they're so much smarter than everyone else. And it works. It's called manipulation. It works. You compliment people, and then you get them to do what you want. It's funny because we're all trapped in this world now where you can't afford the cost of living in, like, let's say California. Some people can. Some people can afford it. The rich can afford it. But you're like convinced to be a socialist by the rich. And then the government prints money and just gives it to the rich. That's how it works. Socialism, it still generates a power hierarchy. So there's still a power structure. There's people at the top, and there's a big disparity of the people down below. The real way to get that disparity to go away, you need lots of people who are currently workers to become business owners. That fixes the disparity. Socialism does the opposite of that. It guarantees that the workers stay at the bottom as workers, suckling at the tit of the government at a little drop of milk. And then that money just flows straight back up to the elites at the top because you buy your stuff from them. And the government prints the money and you have out of control inflation. It never works. That's why every single time some super smart college student says, oh, we're going to do socialism, everyone laughs at them because it's like they've tried to do socialism for like the last forever. Class battling, class struggle has existed forever. How many times has socialism solved it? It never solves it. There's always a powerful class that rises up within the socialist hierarchy and takes control of everything. And they're like, yeah, we'll take all the money. Yeah, Kim Jong-un, right? Like, why doesn't he just share? He could just share the wealth because that's not how power works. There's always a struggle for power, and the most evil person obtains it. Always. That's how it works. So if you want to have equality, everyone needs to be business owners as much as possible. Miguel Guardado. But they don't tell you that in college. They tell you the opposite of that. And then they call you smart and they smack you on the ass and they go, there you go, you're smart now. Pokey business. Mr. shipped me like 4 times. I need a shipping membership. There we go. Shipping membership. There we go. All right, we're going to make a shipping membership. Thanks, Mr. Miguel. You're excited to get your cards. That's why, huh? And then let's see. That's it. We're done. I had a lot of fun, guys. A little rant right at the end there about how socialism will not solve inequality. Entrepreneurship will solve equality, and keeping the taxes low so that when you succeed, you can rise the way the wealthy once rose up, right? You give the government less of your money and you get to keep more of your own labor. That's your freedom, to keep more money of your own labor. That's actual freedom. When you give your money, when you volunteer to give your money to another group, they never spend it as nicely as you would have, and they don't spend it on you. They spend it on other people. If you wanted to do that, we have a system for that. It's called charity. Rich people who complain about needing socialism, They could just give all their money away. They never do because they want you to give your money away. Anyways, that's a fun rant. I'll see you guys later.